Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of Mega Man X for the Wii Virtual Console. I'm going to enter this password here, and that'll take us to the stage select screen, where we have Chill Penguin grayed out there. He's the only Maverick we defeated. And now it's time to take on our second Maverick, Storm Eagle. Now, Storm Eagle's weakness is the Chameleon Sting, so we'll be just fighting Storm Eagle without his weakness, but he's a good robot to go after, secondly, for multiple reasons. One, defeating Storm Eagle will make Spark Mandrill stage easier. Spark Mandrill is the Maverick that is weak to the shotgun ice, which we picked up from from Chill Penguin. This stage also will let us get a second upgrade. It'll allow us to get the helmet upgrade, which is necessary to get the arm upgrade, which is available in Flame Mammoth stage, which is the stage we'll be going to after this one. Flame Mammoth is weak to the Storm Tornado, the weapon we'll be picking up from Storm Eagle here. So when we get to the top of this elevator, you saw what I did. I did a dash jump over to the left, ended up on top of the air control tower, and that allowed me to get the first heart piece. We weren't able to get the heart piece in Chill Penguin stage because we're gonna need Flame Mammoth's weapon to get that, but we will go back after we defeat Flame Mammoth to get that heart piece. We just got the first of 4 sub-tanks there, in that little tower there. Sub-tanks are basically your E-tanks in this game. The E-tanks were what you used to recharge your energy in the Mega Man series, the original Mega Man series. In this game, though, the sub-tanks, they're reusable as long as they have energy in them, and you put energy in them by picking up energy drops when you have full life. So right now, if I got a piece of energy, it'll be transferred to my sub-tank. Sub-tanks do not have to be full to use them, so you can, if you just need a little bit of energy to get to a tricky spot, you can just use a little bit of a sub-tank, so that's pretty nice. And like I said, they're refillable as long as you pick up the empty sub-tank. There's 4 of them in total, and of course I'll be picking them all up because, like I said, I 100% these games, so just do a little tricky thing here. It takes a little while to do, because I'm not super coordinated. But we want to destroy these little cylinders here that have a piece of fire on them. Doing so will get us a 1-up. And we're going to want to destroy some more of those cylinders a little bit later on in the stage, because behind the cylinders we're going to destroy later is where we're going to find the helmet upgrade, which is very close by. Just dash jump over here. So we need the dash. Much easier on the same level as those cylinders. We get the second Dr. Light capsule, the helmet upgrade, and it allows us to break certain blocks. They conveniently show us the type of blocks that it allows us to break right next to the capsule. So yeah, after you pick up the capsule, they always will demonstrate a little bit of what the new ability, the new enhancement does. So we saw after we got the dash upgrade, the game made us dash down that little slope. Now they just show us how to destroy blocks by headbutting them. Like I said, we will need to do that to get to the arm upgrade in Flame Mammoth stage. So we'll get another 1-up over here. Those little helicopter things there, if they grab you, they just kind of carry you off to the side. They try to drop you into pits, but there's not a lot of pits around here, at least in this section here. But there are some hard hat hooligans, or Mells, another staple from the Mega Man series, the original Mega Man series. They're indestructible until they raise their helmet up. So they have an indestructible helmet. They need to make their whole body out of that. So you end up on this little plane. It's similar to the plane that dropped Vile off at the end of the intro stage. So when we get down here to the little entrance, we'll fight Storm Eagle on the top of the plane. You can see the plane kind of blows up a little bit here. And once we defeat Storm Eagle, the plane will crash, and it'll crash on the Spark Mandrill stage. Spark Mandrill is the maverick that is weak to Chill Penguin's weapon, the shotgun ice. It'll make his stage a little bit easier. But in the meantime, let's just take out Storm Eagle here. We don't have the weapon weakness, but we have the dash. The dash will make it easier to avoid Storm Eagle's main attack here, which is kind of just diving at a 45-degree angle. He goes off screen, he flies. If you're quick enough, you can turn around and hit him when he's diving. Another major attack that he has is this tornado. You can use the dash to dash against it. The tornado doesn't do damage to you, but it does push you. It tries to push you off of the edge of the plane here. Thankfully, it doesn't do damage, but in the hands of X, it'll do massive damage. It's one of the best weapons in the game, I think, because it deals a ton of damage. It takes out really strong enemies. In terms of other attacks Storm Eagle has, he will, shoot like an egg that splits into 4 birds. But that's his, weakest attack, so... Yeah, you don't really need the Chameleon Sting to defeat him. As long as you have the dash boots, you're pretty good to go. So, with that, we've taken out our second Maverick. We're gonna get our second weapon. And we don't have to come back to this stage, because we got everything we needed. The heart piece, the sub-tank, and the helmet upgrade. And we will be heading off to our third Maverick stage, Flame Mammoth, who is weak to the Storm Tornado. So, here's our little password. Now, because we have the helmet, we will be able to get the arm upgrade, and because we defeated Chill Penguin, we'll be able to easily get the heart piece as well. The heart piece, you can only get it if you have the boomerang cutter from Boomer Kawanger, if you hadn't defeated Chill Penguin. But by defeating Chill Penguin, you see there's some ice on the ground here, and it removes lava. Right now underneath the conveyor belts there's lava. This is kind of a recycling plant. Those robots actually fall into lava and melt. It's a pretty neat little thing. There are going to be some crushers later on in another section. But yeah, this stage is much easier without the lava. So there's a tricky jump, but you see those little blocks there? Those blocks you destroy their helmet. So you gotta make a quick jump at the very end. You manage to grab on there. It can be tricky, but eventually you'll be able to make your way up here, and we'll be able to get the arm upgrade. One of the interesting things about the arm upgrade is, besides allowing your X-Buster to charge to another level, the arm upgrade will allow you to charge up your special weapons. So now your special weapons will have a secondary type of fire, and I'll show them all off. So, and some of the secondary weapon abilities are really, really good. So, but first we're just gonna highlight what the new thing is. X starts glowing pink. That's the new charge shot. It shoots a little thing, like a little barrier behind him, so it can hit enemies from behind, and it can does a lot of damage. And like I say, we can charge up the special weapons now too. So we got these miners, kind of reminds me of Gutsman stage, and that one hit me with a pick, but we destroyed it. But these guys also laugh once they hit you. You see his little chuckling there. So the little robots have little personalities. So you see him chuckling down there when he hit me. So yeah, evil robots. But we want to go up this way here because we want to get the 1-up, and 2, we want to get this second sub-tank. So it's kind of annoying how to destroy these blocks, but you just kind of keep jumping against them, and then eventually your head makes contact with them and you destroy them. So there we go. Here we get our second E-tank, or sub-tank. Now we can start heading. If you didn't defeat Chill Penguin, there's like a lava down here, and pillars of fire come up, and see where the floor is kind of cracked there? They shoot up through the thing and they hit you, so pretty dangerous. So, but for the most part, we've gotten rid of the tough part. And we got these little crushers here. They'll flatten out this thing here. See, boop, made it all nice and flat. Pretty funny. So it's pretty neat how the things interact with the environment. So luckily, those things, if it hits you, it isn't a one-hit squish for X. you just take a lot of damage, so. There's also fire here. You didn't defeat Chill Penguin, so. Yeah, there's annoying knights. They're kind of like the Sniper Joes from the regular Mega Man series. They have a shield that you can't hurt them when it's up. You just have to wait until they attack to be able to damage them, so. The Sniper Joe has traded out his gun for a mace. But I guess it's a good trade because these ones are doing a lot of damage to us. So, alright, and here we're gonna have Flame Mammoth. He's a really big maverick. His area is, he has a big area to fight him in, so it's actually more than one screen long. As you can see, I'm charging up my special weapon here. Now, the regular attack, it goes in a horizontal line, but when it's charged fully, it does a vertical line. So, you have a little bit of a sub-tank there. So, Flame Mammoth, he hops, and when he lands on the ground, he knocks you down, and the conveyor belt is always moving, so it can pull you into the fire that he shoots out of his arm there. He also shoots, like, mud out of his snoot. And that can make you stick to the ground. So, of course, once you're stuck on the ground, he can hit you with his fire or jumping on you. That seems to be his main form of attack. He wants to immobilize you either by stomping on the ground or by getting you stuck in the mud. So, yeah, we have defeated Flame Mammoth. I'm going to show off something interesting about him when we find him in the refights. So, yeah, actually fought our first Maverick with his weapon weakness. You get this little flamethrower here. The charged up shot for that is, it just shoots a big wall of fire that goes across the entire screen. So, now once we have the flame weapon, we can return back to Chill Penguin stage, and we can get the heart piece that we missed there. So, unfortunately, it's pretty late into the stage. Remember where we got the robot earlier? There was a place where you can go to the bottom or the top. Well, we went the bottom route because we had the robot. Well, now we're gonna go the top route because that's where the thingamabopper is, the heart piece is. So there we saw what the upgraded shotgun ice is. It creates a sled. That would have been really handy to be able to get the arm upgrade. Would have made that jump a lot easier. The sled will make a jump a lot easier to get the heart piece in Boomer Coango stage as well. So, again, a lot of energy here. Help fill up our sub-tanks. But the best place to fill up the sub-tanks, and we'll all be filling them later on, is Armored Armadillo stage. Because there's a lot of bats in that stage. I mean, it takes place in a cave. There's going to be a lot of bats in caves. And they drop a lot of energy. And they have a special throwback enemy from Mega Man 2 in there. All these bats are robotic. They actually have a regular bubble bat. Non-robotic one, and he has a high percentage chance to drop a 1-up. So it's a good place to fill up your sub-tanks and get a bunch of 1-ups. The max amount of 1-ups you can have in this game is 9, so... Like I said, unfortunately you gotta make it almost all the way through Chill Penguin's entire stage to get this heart piece, but... Like I said, we're 100% in the game, so gotta get everything. There we go, get the robot, we stand on top of this and we jump across. And then we jump out of the robot, and that we can get to the that little ledge up there. Just jump back in the robot, jump in the robot, press up and A, and that gets us out of the robot. Now we can use our fire thing to destroy these little cylinders, and we can pick up the heart piece. And with that, we have completed Chill Penguin stage. The game gives us the nice little exit option, so as long as you've defeated a stage, you can hit that exit option, and it takes you back to the stage select screen. What Maverick will be selecting next? Find out in our next episode. Have a good day. Bye.